Yes, we're back. We're back, guys. We are back, guys. You walk in, please make sure you hit that like button. Please make sure you hit that subscribe button. Please make sure you hit that notification bell on the right hand side. Remember, we do go live each and every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 6 o'clock Eastern time. Like always, thank you for tuning in to KL Culture Radio. Hakeem Jordan, what's cracking like in? What's cracking like in? What's cracking like in?
Living the dream.
Hey, feeling good, feeling great.
Look at this one.
It's Christmas week. Hey, you about to have some fun today. About to have some fun today. Fresh on Monday, so let's get it. Let's get it.
Yes, man. Shout out to all of those that's right now is watching us right now on Facebook, Instagram, Kick, and also Twitch, guys. Make sure you follow. So very important for you guys to follow, so you never miss it when we go live. Shout out to those who are also watching us on Rumble and also X. We really do greatly appreciate you guys for tuning in. Like they say, it's almost like Jordan stated, it is Christmas week. Shout out to No Chase that's in the building. Shout out to Rufus Truth that's also in the building. So this week, Hakeem, you go ahead and drop the link. We're allowing you guys to come on and spend time with us because it is Christmas week. We won't be going live on Wednesday, so we want to make sure you guys know we won't be live on Wednesday. So, but we will be live tomorrow on Christmas Eve. So, hope to see you guys there when we go live on Christmas Eve. Hope you guys got your head nod. Hope you guys prepare. So that being said, sports. Woo! My 49ers are eliminated. So, but anyhow, Jordan, what's going on in the sports world?
Let's get into it. Shout out to Chaser. Let's get into it. So, good games that came out yesterday for the NFL. The week is almost. I mean, the NFL season is almost over, and in about 2 weeks, once it's over, we're gonna go over the picks that we made at the beginning and see, who we have marked who's going to the playoffs, and then who we have going to the Super Bowl. So we will once the NFL season is over, we're gonna definitely talk about that. But we're going to what's trending right now is Michael Vick. So anybody don't know, Michael Vick was hired to be a head coach of Norfolk State for Norfolk State University. So he did his interview process last week, and he's officially been hired as the new head coach of Norfolk State University. This is this is a homecoming for the former NFL star. This was definitely attention grabbing of hiring and everything. Vic was introduced to the team. I think it was yesterday or the day before. He had a little press conference to talk about how he enjoys being enjoy of starting to coach young kids, and you can see how there's a lot of former NFL players are headed to the college road. Deion Sanders, and a few others as well. They're definitely seeing that there's money there, and also help the kids out. Not just for them to go to the NFL, but also help them in life in general to be grown men. So go ahead, Hakeem. Go ahead and play the clip of his press conference, and after that, we'll chop it up.
We're going to get used to saying that with authority. Hey, I appreciate everybody who's in attendance today. To be in this space, in this moment, I got to thank a couple people. First of all, I got to thank God. Without him, I wouldn't be here. I got to thank Dr. J for the conversations that we've had. Have been very extensive, but she made it clear that she wanted me to be here to be the head coach in Norfolk State. A.D. Webb for being relentless in her search for a head coach to make sure that I ended up on this podium. Senator Aaron Rouse, who made the phone call with Melody to assure we got to this moment, to make sure that everything aligned, and it was the perfect fit, and it was. After a diligent search and after going through all the detail, we got to this point. My wife, Kiafa, my mom, my sisters, my son, Coach Raymond, all my friends here, all the guys here who I know what it took for me to get here. The tears, because I cried on many of occasions. It was bittersweet. God has blessed me to do some amazing things in my life, and working for Fox Sports was definitely one of the pinnacles of my career. And, it was tough to walk away from that. But this is where I want to be. I was just talking to my high school coach a couple weeks ago, and I told him that, I wanted to be a football coach one day, a couple years from now. And a month later, I got a call from Melody and Aaron Rouse asking me if I would be the coach of Norfolk State. It wasn't the easiest decision to make. I got family that I sincerely care about, that I love. This requires a lot of change and lifestyle. But at the same time, it allows me to serve young men in my community. Football is in my blood. It's always been in me. We're passionate about a lot of things in our life. And for me, football has always been, that safe place, that sanctuary. And so to be here with you guys, to be in this position, to be in this moment, and I know I should be thanking a bunch of people, Pastor Kelly for being here, being such a mentor, listening to me cry, listening to me smile, watching me smile, knowing how much this moment meant to me. I'll be up here all day thanking everybody, and I know we got a long program and it's going to be a long day, and I just want to enjoy this moment. I want to soak it in with you all, but I also want you all to know that the mantra, behold the green and gold, stands for we see the future in you. And you see the future in me, I see the future in myself, and I hope the young men who we serve, men and women, see the future in themselves. And that's what's most important. So we're going to make the most out of this. We're going to win. We're going to have fun. We're going to bring in the right leadership, the right people to make sure that when these young men leave this program, they go off to bigger and better things and they continue to dream. And I can assure you of that. I give it 110% effort. If anybody ever feel like I'm slacking and not doing my job, don't hesitate to say it. Because as long as I got this whistle, they gonna know when they doing right and wrong. And if I ever hear a whistle behind me and y'all like, damn, Mike, you ain't getting it done, it'll be a full circle moment because I gave y'all the authority to do that at this moment in time. So thank you so much, Dr. J. Anybody I missed, family, friends, thank you for being here. I love y'all. Bruce Smith, AI, D-Mac, my brother. I love you to death. My son, Matez, who's right here. Let me get off this podium before I start crying. My wife would tell you I'm a very emotional person and, at the right time, but when you cry, you care. And this moment I'll never forget, and I appreciate y'all, and I promise to make y'all proud. Thank you so much for being here.
Yeah, before we begin, we want to send a special shout out to Mimi for being a 3-month Chaos Culture Friend member. We appreciate you, Mimi, for sticking with us as being a member. 3 months. We appreciate it.
Solid as a rock.
Being solid. We appreciate it. Shout out to Ruthless who's on the panel. But yeah, Michael Vick, he's going to be a college head coach. You see that Deion Sanders. He started coaching at Jackson State. Now he's with Colorado. And there's another coach. Got his name. Coach. There's another head coach. Eddie George too. He's a former NFL running back from the Houston Oilers, who now Tennessee Titans. He is the coach of Tennessee State, which is HBCU. And so, now we see, former players are getting into the NFL. I mean, not NFL, but the college, coaching college football. And this is a big step for Michael Vick and everything. So I'm going to pass to you, Ronnie. With this, Michael Vick being the head coach for the Norfolk State, do you feel like, he could build his success to even make it to maybe lead him to a bigger college role?
Yeah, I think you should be able to leave into a bigger scholar role, and I like the idea of how the college association is starting to hire more NFL players because remember they have experience. And a lot of these kids are trying to go in the NFL, so hiring these people like Michael Vick, Bill Belichick is gonna build more momentum for the young generation, so they get more inspired to go in the NFL and to become like them one day. Michael Vick, you already know him when he was in the NFL, especially for the Atlanta Falcons. He used to average about 300 yards. He used to be pretty much like Lamar Jackson used to average about 300 yards a game. Rushing used to be like close to 50 to 60 yards a game. Man, Michael Vick was the beast. Sadly to say, he just didn't have a ring, and not only that, he had legal issues. But however, I think he's gonna bring that momentum over there to the college and have the college pretty much those guys that had that type of experience, especially with someone like him who is legendary when it comes to the NFL. So it's just great to see that. That way, he said he got emotional because at the end of the day, a lot of these men, when they finish leaving the NFL, they do want to make an impact to the youth, and the best way for them to do is like, hey, go to college because that's where they start. Well, a lot of them started from was college. So I just want to see how next season will be him as head coach. Yeah, I'm just curious about it. I think Deion Sanders is making a you're making all these guys coming into college. Shout out to that, man. Go right ahead.
Thank you, brother. I really appreciate that. So it's who better to coach a team than somebody who's played the game, who has experience, who knows the ins and outs. But not only that, though, the life experience that Vic has went through, him getting arrested, him getting kicked out the NFL. These are things that are valuable that he can bring to the table to stir some kids who are away and be able to identify talent. It's a different than somebody who hasn't played the game compared to who's played the game. I think he's going to do well. I like the fact that he's doing it in his hometown in Virginia. That also says a lot. You know what I mean? We would have loved to have Dion here in Florida, maybe with Florida State or or something like that, because he's a Florida boy. But hey, beggars can't be choosers.
I'll say for me, I think this is I'm with you, I can. This is a great move for Norfolk State University, and also for Michael Vick to step into the college role and being a head coach. He's in Norfolk State is at a Division I school. It's in the Mid-Eastern Athletic Conference and everything. So I just want to see the next 3-4 years how he'll you know, build this program up, when it comes to NIL deals, his recruiting process, and also him doing the transfer portal. I don't expect him, the first year, to have to have like a undefeated record or have a winning record and everything. I know, it's going to take time, but like I said, I'm definitely anxious to see how he's going to build his program in the next 3 or 4 years, and hopefully, if he builds it very, very, very well, successfully, you know, there's there's definitely going to be bigger colleges go look at his name and maybe to look up with them. You see what Deion Sanders did with Jackson State. Made him a powerhouse before he went to Colorado. He's making Colorado a powerhouse, and people are talking that maybe he'll go to the NFL with his son. This rumors and everything, but then again, to Michael Vick, like I said, let's just see how he built his program up. And like I said, I'm hoping, he does well. If he does well, I think he'll open more former players, to coach into the college football, and hopefully we see a lot more as well.
Go right ahead, Ruthless. If you have any commentary, what's going on, boss man?
I'll be real brief. I'm just happy to see Michael Vick, get his dream fulfilled.
Yeah.
I didn't like the cold talk he was doing, but I had to discuss this with the people I love. Nigga, we going. I'm coach. That's it. Everybody pack your shit. Let's go. That's it, right? I'm the leader, right? That I had to talk to and get, that's kind of like the wife, probably. Kids ain't kids. They really don't too much care, but the wife, baby, baby. But this is right. You probably have a little back and forth, right? But you better have, then step. This is what we're gonna do, and the reason why I bring that up is it just bothers me so much. Give in I understand the thinking part, right? But come on, we know Michael Vick covers all the bills. He knows he pays everything, right? So it's just come in, got good news. Look, everybody packed. We're going to that was it, right? Boom, boom. Okay, baby, you're the leader. You've been funding this whole lifestyle. You've been funding all of this, and you've made me happy, the kids happy. There's no conversation. Let's go, because you've only led us in a efficient and more than satisfying direction that we can live for. Now it's about it. Good luck to Michael Vick. Hope he has, he's pretty big name. Should get a lot of recruits there. So they should be about a couple of years. They'll get some big names there and probably make a run.
Yeah. Hey, I ain't gonna lie. That was a good commentary, Ruthless. You're getting good at it. I mean, you paying attention to sports. I'm proud of you. You're paying attention to sports. Now, but shout out to No Chaser. That's also in the building. Shout out to Mimi, the lovely Mimi, the co-host of the Shiesty Adventure. That's also in the building. Great to see you, sweetheart, for being here. Thank you so much. Shout out to Genesis. That's also here in the building. Not only that, but shout out to Mr. Muhammad. Blessed be upon you. Shout out to Lisa right now watching us on Instagram. We got like 31 people watching us right now on X. Shout out to you guys on X. We got 31 people watching us right now on YouTube. The actual number ain't exactly actual numbers. We see the real numbers in the back. Just shout out to the 31 people that actually are watching us right now on YouTube. Give me one second. Shout out to Y High. Good game for the Cowboys win, but they still eliminated like the 49ers. Sorry, Y High. They not in the playoffs. I know you would get excited like, yay! Y'all not in the playoffs, same as the 49ers. We're not in the playoffs. Shout out to the Packers. They are playing tonight against the Saints. An easy kill win. So, guys, don't be afraid. Also on Facebook, we dropped the link in the chat. So if you guys want to come up and join the conversation with us, you can come right ahead. We don't bite. Don't worry. We got Ruthless under control. Even though his lion mouth is open, don't worry. He's tamed. So don't worry. So guys, you can come over here, join the conversation with us as we deep dive to different variety of topics. That being said, look at Genesis. Go Detroit. Boy, y'all better hope y'all go past the first round. I'm just saying Detroit, because y'all got a lot of hype right now. Y'all better hope y'all get past the first. Y'all get eliminated.
If we get the number one seed, we'll have a bye week, so we go to the division.
Yeah, they're gonna get the bye. Philly just lost their.
They don't get the bye, but I'm just saying they come back from the bye and lose. That would be bro.
Wait, we ain't losing at home. We ain't losing.
Only one can beat them is my Rams.
Yeah, maybe, or Green Bay, maybe. We'll see, man. The playoffs are gonna be very interesting. So I'm not gonna really be watching my team in plans. I don't give a. Nah, I was just joking. I'm still gonna be watching. I just love football. So you already know money. Cha-ching. It is holiday season. It still is a great way to save. So Jordan, what's going on with the money? Because I want to be like Ruthless when I grow up. Shout out to Piece of My Mind. Oh no, not Piece of My Mind. Piece by piece. Sorry about that. Go right ahead, Jordan.
Yeah, it's all good. Let's get into it. Let's talk about avoiding scams. So there is so we go to Yahoo Finances, and they're gonna talk about how to avoid luxury retail scams. As you guys know, there's well, for us we kind of know, but there's a problem when it comes to counterfeit sales, which is a global issue, and with the rise of the digital era, the problem is getting worse and worse regarding counterfeit prevention and everything, and it can affect people that don't know, especially the elderly or young kids, when it gets to the digital market, and they don't know what to do, and it's easier to get scammed like that. So on Yahoo Finances, they really gonna break down the state of the luxuries of the sales market of stuff not being scammed. So go ahead, Akeem, play the clip, and after that we'll chop it up.
Back on spending in 2025. A new survey from BMO finds that more than a quarter of Americans say they plan to minimize spending in the new year. What impact could that have on retailers and the reseller market? We've got Vidyut Srinivasan. He is the co-founder and CEO of Entropy, a company that uses AI to authenticate luxury items for businesses and resellers. Great to have you on the program with us. I've been excited to have this conversation. So first and foremost, you hear a stat like that. What does that kind of translate through to the luxury part of the market where you need the authentication, where you need the buyers who are going to come in and look for discounts, look for deals?
Yeah, so in my experience, we have not seen a change. In fact, seasonally, we always see November and December to be bigger volume months. We see more volumes come through, which indicates, with the same customer base, of course, which indicates that there are more buyers happening. And in the luxury resale space specifically, it is sort of recession proof in that in a down market, people want more liquidity, so they tend to sell more. And in an up market, there's more accessible buyers. So you always end up seeing the market grow. And that's one of the reasons why it's grown double the rate of the retail luxury space.
And so with that in mind, what are some of the challenges right now that you're facing within the reseller market and making sure that you're setting up the market for the next leg of growth?
Well, one of the big problems, one of the perennial problems in this space is because of lack of regulation, you do have a lot of unauthorized, unethical, and straight up counterfeit sellers. So trust is one of the most important subconscious aspects of consumer purchases, especially in resale. So that's one of our main jobs is to add a strong layer of trust and peace of mind to every transaction. So I think the more businesses and sellers focus on adding layers of trust and eliminating the idea that you could be buying a fake product or buying an illicit good, is going to be paramount to ensuring the growth of both resale and retail markets.
What do you think is necessary? Is it consumer protections getting ramped up, or is it the advent of more technology, artificial intelligence to safeguard against some of the counterfeits, even having the opportunity to circulate on either social media platforms or just in the web for sale?
I think the latter is going really strong, and we are one of the providers of AI authentication solutions, and we work with customers in about 90 different countries. So you need great technology, but you also need distribution because counterfeiting is a problem. It's global. It is not restricted just to one continent or one hotspot. And the ease with which counterfeiters can distribute, especially online in today's digital era, the problem is getting worse and worse. A good example of that is the fact that our volumes have more than doubled, but the counterfeit rate has stayed the same as to how many counterfeits we detect, which tells you that there are more counterfeits out in circulation. And so I feel technology is one of the best ways to do it, but you also need distribution.
All these things in mind, how can shoppers just make sure that they themselves are identifying and clearly recognizing when there's the possibility that they could be engaging with a counterfeit product or a fake?
It's almost impossible for a consumer with partial knowledge to be able to make a clear determination, which is why we would ask them to rely on an entropy certificate or look for a business that is entropy verified. The reason being, we vet every single business we work with. So we're almost like the neighborhood watch, right? We make sure that our businesses are following ethical practices. We make sure that all of their products are authenticated by us, also because they get a financial guarantee if the item turns out to be counterfeit. So it's almost like insurance for the consumers as well as for our customers. So we'd say watch out for certificates, ask for certificates. It is important because it brings you peace of mind. It also gives you extra coverage that you wouldn't get otherwise.
Just very quickly, we only have about 30 seconds. We've been talking about a lot of luxury items, but this also extends even over into counterfeit pharmaceuticals. What changes need to be made in that industry to make sure that this is not actually impacting the health of consumers at the end of the day?
Yeah, no, that's a huge problem, and it's a growing problem, especially with the number of detections of counterfeit Ozempic and weight loss products. I think we need a twofold solution with collaboration and cooperation between government, private technologies, detection technologies like ourselves, and the consumer awareness. This is a huge growing problem, And the only way we can solve it is through collaboration.
All right. Your State of the Fake report found that the global market for counterfeit pharmaceuticals estimated at $4.4 billion. That is a staggering figure to wrap your mind around. Video, thanks.
So there you have it. So there you have it. So go ahead, Hakeem. What's your take on about luxury scamming?
For a lot of people who live in major port cities, Newark, Los Angeles, Houston, Miami, New York, there's going to. Oh, what's up, Sherry Bryant? How you doing?
Great to see you doing
Hey,
well. Now that's a great Merry Christmas right there.
Hey, I hope Bobby told you every single day you've been gone, we've been giving you a shout out, sending you prayers. Hey, tell Gorilla back, tell him thank you for giving me a birthday shout out. That was really nice of him. You know what I mean? I tell him I appreciate him for that. So with a lot of these major ports, and they're just trying to refine fakes, but it's going to be hard because fakes make too much money, and it's gonna still come. You know what I mean? It's just knowing how to deal with them. This is why you have high-end stores, low-end stores, and you got the black market. A lot of us love the black market. A lot of us love dupes and knockoff sneakers and stuff like that. You know what I mean? The sneaker stores are thriving. So, this is what it is. I
Not
got
only
you,
that,
bro.
but shout out to Sean. Not only that, but shout out to Sean Antonio that's right now watching us on Instagram. Shout out to those right now watching us on X. We got 34 people watching us right now on X. Guys, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to hit that notification so you never miss when we go live. Shout out to the lovely Sherry Bryant that's back and well. We are so happy to see you. Shout out to Abby Wody. That's also in the building. We really do greatly appreciate it. Shout out to Rufus Troop. I forgot to give him a shout out, even though he's already on the panel. But still, I still like to give him a shout out. Rufus Troop. So yes, I think next year people will start spending more because I think people understand and realize how money finally works. I heard a wise man used to say less is more. So you go buy less stuff and still save more money. So that's why they always use that method, less is more. So I think people are now really starting to get into financial literacy, and now that they're being very mindful of not being scammed. Genesis saying, and in the chat right now, she's saying how a woman just recently got scammed 20K from Bitcoin. So, people are really trying to get into that rich type of mentality, but at the same time, you still want to be careful out here. And I think the best route is what we're doing now is pretty much doing research on financial literacy. And not only that, we got to be careful. But we are starting to head to a different direction and pretty much next year, because the year is pretty much almost over in 2025. So I think it's going to be a very big shift when it comes to a lot of consumer spending. They're not going to be spending a lot of the luxury items like they used to, but I think people are really cutting back because a lot of people can't afford it. Some people like Ruthless can, but hey, Ruthless, I can't afford a Lamborghini right now, big dog. I'm not gonna put myself in the hole. But it's a true fact that America have a spending addiction, and I think they're starting to wake up. Go right ahead, Ruthless.
Well, hey, the little guys got to get their bag too. People, right? So it is what it is, right? The people who got the bread, they're not going to look. They don't need to figure out whether it's fake or not because they're going to the places where, right, these like South Coast Plaza or Beverly, Rodale Drive, right? They're going there to get their items, right? For the most part, they don't really order too much, and if they do order, they order in store. So this won't be a problem for the people who got the bag. Now, for the ones who want to look the part, play the part, they're going to have their, they're going to have their cake and eat it too, right? And it's just the way it's always going to be. Well, you have the high, you got the low, and it's okay. They want to buy a fake Louis bag and flaunt it. Hey, I don't see nothing wrong with that. For me, it doesn't bother me at all, right? Because I know that it's only fair that they have some action at some things. You know what I mean? Because the real shit that that there's no fake out, right? Because they're getting stuff that's coming right off the shelf. So yeah, shout out to the little guys. You know what I'm saying? They got to get it too.
So Ruthless
Shout
what?
out,
So we the
bro.
little guys, or we the big guys?
Yeah,
Which one? We the little guys?
financially, you little guy. There's nothing wrong with that, right? There's nothing wrong with being a little guy, right? Majority of Americans little guys, right? Majority, even the middle class, who's let me. And this is an interesting fact because a lot of guys could be big guys if they didn't get married. So a lot of women bring a lot of men's finances down because she wants the house, right? She wants this, that, all these things these men do for these women to, appease them to marry them. They could have saved up a lot of money to buy these things at the luxury stores. So, their luxury item is the woman, and it costs. That's actually the most expensive luxury item in the world. There's nothing more
Good,
expensive than
good,
a woman.
good point. Jordan, your commentary before we move forward. Good point though.
Yeah,
Therefore,
it's just
the woman dream.
usually when people
You're
come to
good.
scams, it's really like, when you get like if you got like on your email, you usually get spam. But usually, they'll scam stuff for items that usually, they go to your spam box. But there's a lot of people and a lot of websites that are very, very smarter of it could be being better with their
Well,
grammar, also with their URL. It just you just got. I think once we get a lot more digital and everything, I feel like it's people that don't know. A lot of companies are gonna get smarter at scamming, scamming stuff, for your money and everything. So it's just very, very important, just be aware about things of, if they want your credit card, your debit card, and as you will any request about your money, your account and all that type of things as well. So and hopefully people will get smarter, especially from the elderly, because a lot of companies that there are scammers, they'll attack the elderly first because they're not really savvy, with the internet and digital and things like that. So with some of these fake shopper websites. So it's just important that for the elderly, they got any grandkids or their kids, to just let them know like any updates of how keep their money in a safe place, because we did a topic before about a woman. I think she got sent for like $20,000. I think we did it a couple months ago, and she could have getting her money back because she was scammed. So just make sure everybody stay important or aware about things, red flags, and you should be okay.
Yep. Make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe, and don't forget to hit that notification bell on the right hand side so you never miss when we go live. Shout out to those watching us on Rumble, X, Twitch, and also Kick, guys. Make sure you follow. It's so very important for you guys to follow. Shout out to you guys watching us on YouTube, Facebook. We really do greatly appreciate, and also Instagram. Thank you guys. Don't be afraid to comment, because I see you guys watching, but you guys are not commenting. Don't be afraid to don't be afraid to engage. Engage in the conversation, because we love to read you guys' comment. You guys are making Chaos Culture Radio the biggest thing on the planet. That being said, hip hop. Oh man, the hip hop world's going on a frenzy right now. But Jordan, what's going on in the hip hop world?
You right about that. We're gonna talk about Fat Joe. And Fat Joe, he is going off on some people, mainly FBA, Foundation for Black Americans, and he's slamming like people like Tariq Nasheed, Lord Jamar, and other people. And he's calling the FBAs. He said they are broke, and he called them the radical black racists. And he was trending on this one. So go ahead, Hakeem.
Wow.
Go ahead. Yeah, he
Hakeem, Fat
was.
Joe?
I'm
Fat
hurt.
Joe.
Fat Joe's doing this?
Go
I'm
ahead,
hurt.
Hakeem. Go ahead, play the clip. Go ahead, go play.
Uh-oh,
I see the
Hakeem
clip.
will
Play
go
the
in
clip.
on Fat. Go ahead.
Were made by radical black racists. Let's just say that. Okay, it's a group of these guys that don't want to hear Jamaican, don't want to hear Guyanese, they don't want to hear a black guy that ain't down with them. Right? So their job is to criticize anybody who don't look like them or who ain't black American.
Who are these guys?
You want me to say a name? We're gonna give them too much clout.
I mean,
the FBA, Foundational Black Authority, whoever the fuck these broke niggas is. I'm just keeping it a buck, and their shit is to attack everybody on Twitter. You see this nigga who run them? Like, your leader? Yo, man, you gotta be fucking kidding me, man. And so they trying to change the narrative. They're not from New York.
Right.
So they telling a whole nother story. This was whoopity doop wop. Yo, bro. Fuck. These rumors were made by radical. As I know, we're at Yankee Stadium right now, and it's hip hop's 50th birthday. And the guy who invented it, Grandmaster Flash, my brother carried his crates. My babysitters made up let me hear you say ho. It's two girls, twins, used to babysit me. They made up, let me hear you say ho. So they have a big problem, these guys, right? So they're against anybody who ain't with them. So this ain't a popular message. This ain't what everybody's saying. We might be giving them too much light right here is what I'm trying to tell you.
Right.
As I know, we're at Yankee Stadium right now. There's a small minority to get on them Twitters and they running it up. We got a fucking Looney Tune like your man Lord Jamal, who's a fucking Looney Tune.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, he's a loony bin, right? We just said that the drug of choice is attention. It's this and this and that. They get a guy who, he was a legend. He's brand Nubian.
Right.
And he's the wackest nigga in the crew, to be clear. But now, this nigga might be like trying to get lit, trying to say anything. There's a small minority to get on them Twitters and they...
Wow, Fat Joe?
Yeah.
Going in like that? Fat?
I'm hurt.
I know you hurt, because I know you rock with Fat Joe. Like, I want to know how King take on this one. Fat Joe? Go ahead, Jordan.
Yeah, man. I'm not surprised because he was saying some stuff like this before earlier this year. He was on the Breakfast Club too, on some stuff like this. But Hakeem, you want to go first?
Nah, I'm gonna have to pass on this one. I got a headache.
Wait, but from Fat Joe, shout out to A-Dub that's also in the building right now, watching us right now.
I'll go first. So this is a problem, right? And because it all started with Tariq Nasheed he made a documentary called Microphone Check, right? Mm-hmm. And he's really doing it because of 50 years of hip hop, and he was going to the grassroots of how hip hop was started, back in the Bronx, back in the late 70s and everything. And what Fat Joe was trying to do, Fat Joe was trying to say, it wasn't created about Black Americans. It was created by Puerto Ricans and everything. And he's trying to put he was trying to put his imprint of how, it didn't start by Black Americans. It was started by Puerto Ricans. It was Puerto Ricans who made hip hop. And he was saying this earlier this year. And so, and then once Tariq Nasheed, he made his documentary and everything. And with that, Fat Joe, he has a problem with what Tariq Nasheed was doing with the cancer microphone check, and also talk about hip hop. That hip hop wasn't made by just Black Americans. It was made by, and also you made a statement about it was made by Jamaicans too, which he was being real. And now that he's seen, Fat Joe's following these Twitter spaces, he's calling these B1 FBA people and. He's calling them racist and everything because he's trying to what Fat Joe did, he's trying to delineate of us as Black Americans. Like if you get it on like Haitians or Jamaicans and everything, if they're not part of the I'm just saying they're not part of the culture. If they're not part of the culture or anything like that. He's calling these, FBAs, being racist to them and everything, which is not the case, What we trying to do as Black Americans, like Tariq Nasheed, they're just trying to protect the culture and making sure, when it comes to stuff that we made, when it comes to hip hop and everything, it was made by Black people. And, Fat Joe, he trying to say something else and everything. And now since, Tariq Nasheed made Microphone Check and how, Black people were protecting, our genres, our music, our hip hop and everything. He has some problem with that, especially with Lord Jamar, Tariq Rasheed and also Lord Jamar and everything. And now, he's still going. And Fat Joe is still going on with his rhetoric. And now he's saying what he's saying right now. So, to me, Fat Joe really needs to sit down. Leave. Just leave this stuff alone. If it wasn't for hip hop and everything of the culture that we build, you wouldn't be where you are right now, Fat Joe. You wouldn't. So, and Fat Joe, he's just going his rant and everything, and and to me, I just feel sad for Fat Joe because he ain't go this route. All you had to do is like, hey, when it comes to hip hop, the history is right there. It was created by Black people. Started off in New York and the Bronx and everything, and and then Fat Joe, he said something else what he just said and everything. Like, no, it was my people who said, oh, it's like, no, it wasn't like that. So, Fat Joe, he just want to have start problems and everything, and it shouldn't go that far. So that's my take on it.
Yes, Genesis, I'm with you. Fat Joe is really not part of the he's not really part of the Black culture. Fat Joe, remember, he got his known variety when it came to hip hop from what's his name? Big
KRS.
Pont, Big
Yeah,
KRS One and Big Pont. So that's what people know him for. Because at the end of the day, Fat Joe was an entourage for Big Pont, so he was just with him, and that's how he got his known variety. But I really believe I'm with Piece by Piece. I think he's trolling because this don't seem like Fat Joe because most of the people he hang around with are Black. Now, when it comes to FBA, I'm not gonna lie, he does have a good point when it comes to certain aspect of that. Some of them do be scamming the community. Not all of them. And we're not gonna say the names. I'm not gonna say the name because I don't want them to come looking for us. But some of them do scan the Black community. But there are some like Tariq Nasheed who are trying to help the Black community. And the aspect you saw that he built a museum. He tried to keep the Black culture within tame. So there's also people that do good within the community. So Fat Joe is coming from the aspect. I don't know what he's probably hearing because he's in a different group of people. So he's probably hanging around certain people and they telling him information. Because Fat Joe don't know because he don't really hang with Tariq Nasheed, Umar Johnson, and other people from the FBA. So I'm just shocked that this is coming from Fat Joe, knowing that he hangs with a lot of Black people. That's why I wanted to know your commentary, Hakeem. But it was just I think it was too much to swallow for you. So that being said, Ruthless, what's your thoughts on this about the situation with Fat Joe before we move forward?
Oh man, I'm so these non-essential problems. Right? Black people got bigger fish to fry. Okay, so he has an opinion on whatever guys, right?
Yes.
Some organization, whatever they have, and let's keep it real. Puerto Rico, whether you like it or not.
Yep.
And that's his opinion. Our own community dealing with each other.
Yeah.
Right? We can't even get along. Why are we worried about this? But let's focus on our opinion about our own selves that we can't seem to get right. All over the place. Men are divided all over. Right? The rich and the poor Black people's trash, poor Black people say the rich Black men. We got to get our own house in order before we even can really address Fat Joe, because we're all over the place. And until we address our own issues in our own culture, whatever y'all want to call it, we don't have a culture. We don't have a community. That's the sentiments I hear. No community. Black people don't have a community, but we got a fucking culture. That doesn't make no sense. Right? Those two go hand in hand. So until we get to about our position on how we're going to treat each other and make Black excellence great again, then people like Fat Joe, Cardi B, they're going to, and whenever they want to, however they want to, do what we do is complain about it. And nothing's going to get done. And nobody's going to respect us because we don't even respect ourselves.
Yeah, now that, but shout out to those watching us right now on Rumble. Right now, Rumble is having issues right now for some reason. We're live, but it's showing the black screen. So we have people over there that's telling me that it's on the black screen. I've been hitting the refresh button. I don't know what's going on Rumble. So Rumble, if you can hear me, the audience that's watching us on Rumble, just come over here to YouTube. I'll put the link in the chat. Come over here to YouTube. And I don't be afraid to also subscribe to Rufus channel as well. Somebody put that in the link, put his channel in the chat as well. Subscribe to his channel. But guys, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to hit that notification bell on the right hand side so you never miss when we go live. Shout out to those watching us on. Man, I don't know what's going on Rumble, but Rumble, Facebook, X, Twitch, Kick, Instagram. Shout out to you guys so much, and also YouTube, man. We love you guys so much. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Shout out to you, A-Dub, for also being here in the building. Oh man, it is crazy right now. But right now we're about to deep dive a different variety of topics. So guys, make sure you have your eggnog. Some people got rum in their eggnog, so you have rum in your eggnog. Make sure you guys enjoy. We're about to sit back and relax. Don't be afraid to join with us on the panel. The link is pinned on top of the chat. Facebook, the link is there. I ain't put a link on. I'll be honest, I ain't put the link on X because there's a lot of crazy people over there. We got 50 people watching us, so I'm not comfortable yet to put it on X, but it's everywhere. So guys, make sure you come join us as we deep dive a different variety of topics. But go ahead, Jordan, do your thing, do your thing, do your thing.
Okay, let's go to it. So I just got this topic right here. I just got it off the bat. So Law and Crime leaks a conversation of Young Thug while he's in jail. It was a phone call with David Haney's wife, who is a boxer, crying on the phone to the Young Thug that I only want you. So remind you, at the time that Young Thug was locked up, he was dating Mariah the Scientist, who is an artist as well, and also David Haney's wife, which I think is currently married right now, and which is, dude, this is just crazy right here. So we do have the tape. So go ahead, Hakeem, play. So it just tells you that Young Thug was messing. I guess he was messing with David Haney's current wife and everything, and it's just crazy right now. So go ahead and play the clip, Hakeem.
Like, obviously, I want you to be out here with me, like. Do you get it? Do you get what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah, I get it.
You think if I really felt like that, I would be here? You know what I mean? I don't fuck with her like that. I don't even know her. And I don't feel like that. I feel like, I don't know, it was just like I was around my sister and her man or whatever, and that was kind of like making me frustrated. And I'm like, damn, like I wish you were with me. Like, I don't know. I was by myself. While she was booed up.
The feel of something. I don't have, like,
I don't like anyone. Why would you say that? Why would you say that?
Because I don't want to be a burden to you. Or what you want to do.
I don't like anyone. No one's like you. I want you.
I mean, why would you say that?
Huh? What would you say? I want you to, like, obviously I want you to be out here.
Yeah, so Hakeem, put up the picture so they know what I'm talking about. So
Which one?
the one I just sent you.
All right.
Yeah, the one I just sent you. So yeah, so that was David Haney's wife, who is a professional boxer, and I don't know, this was like this had to be this year, because Young Thug was before his trial, he got out his verdict and everything. So that's her, and that's David Hanley, and then and so I know they're still married. So this open Pandora's box and everything of if Young Thug was messing around, before he got in jail, and also married, messing with Mariah the Scientist, but that's his current girlfriend and everything. So, law and crime, y'all ain't right, man. Y'all put this relationship, marriage into some serious jeopardy. So go ahead, Hakeem, man. Where's your take on this?
I want to thank them for doing God's work. Because listen here. A lot of us simps and suckers need to know what we're dealing with. We can't be chasing after 304s and wifing them. This is a lesson learned. And it's a lesson for all of us to see it in real time, take notes, analyze it, analyze who she's saying I want, analyze who David Haney is. He's a professional boxer, clean cut guy, resume clean. But no, she wanted the thug. He's on a statewide indictment for bodies, drugs, gangs, and this is who she says she wants to be with. The Lord, we can't hate the game, nor we hate the players. You just got to understand how to play it.
Good point, Hakeem. I do agree with that. I think that some of these women gotta understand the facts. So you pretty much killed it in the bag. I don't even have no commentary on that. It's pretty much self-explanatory. It's explaining itself. That's why you see Young Thug looking like, what? It is what it is. Go right ahead, Rufus.
Once again, it's another indictment. Boy, women just keep indicting themselves over and over, and self-incrimination is a revelation, right? So we see here, once again, right, that women are unstable creatures. You can give them the whole fucking world, and they're going to follow their feelings. They're going to follow their emotions. And emotions are very tricky, right? And understandably, right? She is cheating with this guy, whatever, or with her husband, because obviously her husband, she might be gold digging him as well. He's more of a ticket, Young Thug's guy. But what is right? Is rich to rich, savage. Okay, and they can be tricked easily by their emotions and their feelings, because the best thing was to work it out with her husband, who's a very well-off man as well. He's a professional boxer, so he's making a good amount of money. I'm sure he's got a Gucci bag up, Prada up, right? Yeah, but she wants another guy because she was only using you. She only accepted the ring to get the bling. So now she just, she's like, I'm tired of that. I'm bored. I have that. Now I want what I want. And she wanted another Negro who's probably, she tried true feelings for her. And it's just the nature of life, right? Every relationship's a gamble. There's no guarantees in this world that the woman you thought she was ain't never gonna. And your woman, no one's safe. That's what I'm saying. No wife is safe. Just know that. This is going to my trial. I don't want to go too much. I go bing bing. I got something for Travis Hunter, so I'm gonna leave it at that.
I really don't know Devin Haney's wife. I really don't know her background, but for her, she's not too bright. Knowing if you're going at the time, you're gonna see Young Thug. Knowing his case is a high profile case, and you won't going on there knowing you not only you're being recorded, but also you being tape recorded too. That's to me, that's just dumb to me. Some of these ones I don't get. And knowing that the law and crime, they gonna have footage and everything. So I'm pretty sure some I don't know if a team sees somebody that they pay for this footage because somebody knows what's going on and everything. But yeah, Rufus, I agree with you, man. Like especially with these certain type of women and everything. David Haney, he's I don't know David Haney too, but he seems like a sucker as well. Kind of like a Travis Hunter, but I'm like I said, I'm gonna do my little research of David Haney. But yeah, man, this right here, she got caught. Young Thug got caught. I don't know what Mariah the scientist is gonna do because she loves the hell out of Young Thug, but we gonna see. You gonna see because we gonna see what's gonna happen in the next 24 hours because we don't know if it's David Haney's gonna divorce the chick or what. If Mariah the scientist is gonna keep Young Thug.
Go right ahead. I can use gonna read the comment. Go right ahead.
Pieces by Pieces said, "Do she have a history of cheating? He forgave, but if she does it again, then leave
her." Yeah, and now that, but shout out to this new subscriber, Eric. He
Eric
said
Golden.
cancel. He said cancel Fat Joe.
Woo, shit.
Well, where were you when we did a commentary on Fat Joe? Where were you, man?
No, can't cancel him.
No, they're not gonna cancel Fat Joe. Nah, remember he got the Lion community. You're not gonna cancel Fat Joe. What?
We can't cancel him. We're too divided.
He didn't say cancel Young Thug. Eric, and I have a shout out to the lovely mom mother, Natasha Vincent, that's also in the building. Great to see you, sweetheart. Hopefully you had a great and wonderful Christmas weekend. Yeah, but no, but they not canceling Fat Joe. And I that but those that are watching us on Rumble, sorry, unfortunately I had to end the live on Rumble because for some reason we having technical difficulty over there on Rumble. But I already put in the link for them to come over here to YouTube. So if they could hear me, well, I end the live, but I made sure to put it in the chat that Rumble got canceled because Lady Patriot, who's over there modding the channel over there on Rumble, she let me know like, hey, something's wrong with your Rumble channel. So yeah, we had to close down Rumble. Sorry guys. So we will see you guys tomorrow on Rumble, but the link is there. So hopefully you guys come over here on YouTube. But I see the numbers on YouTube is going up, so I think they're coming over here. So welcome you guys that watch us on Rumble over here on the YouTube side. Don't worry, we're not gonna bite you. We got the mom mother that's also in the building. Shout out to Jalen. That's also in the building as well. Shout out to those who are watching us right now on Instagram, Kick, Twitch, and also X. We got 50 people right now watching us on X. Shout out to you guys for tuning in. We really do greatly appreciate that. And don't forget to subscribe to YouTube so you never miss it. So when you get tired of X, just come over here on YouTube. Pretty much. We have a softer side over here on X. Just letting you guys know. That being said, go ahead, Jordan, moving forward. But yeah, Rumble is shut down. I'm just letting people know, just in case.
Okay, so we're all close to our RMR, so let's get to this Trevor Hunter stuff. So we talked about Travis Hunter last week and the week before that, and thought everything's gonna cool down, but yet again yesterday, Travis Hunter and his fiance got trending again. So last week, Travis Hunter fiance talked about their dating history, how at the time in the beginnings of their relationship that he used to take her to parties and he used to wait in the car until she gets drunk and everything, and then she'll come back and take him home and everything. And also Travis said they've been together for almost 5 years now. And since she says that, internet is undefeated. They dig up some footage where she was at a Halloween party, and she was dancing with some SoundCloud rapper and everything. And it got so bad that Travis Hunter, he had to delete his social media because
Shit.
people are still talking about him and his fiance and everything. And right now, it looks like it's making Travis Hunter depressed because even though we should be talking about him being an Heisman Trophy winner, I believe he's going to play in the bowl game, and him, declaring for the NFL draft next year. We're focusing on the wrong. People are focused on the wrong thing. We're focused on their relationship because their relationship right now is a talk of the topic. So we do have it. So we're gonna play the clip about how how she was talking about how Travis Hunter used to take his his girlfriend to parties and everything, and then after that we're gonna play the clip of Travis Hunter was dancing with a SoundCloud rapper. So go ahead, I can play the clip and that chop it up.
Yeah, be careful with the sound. Be careful with the sound.
So go ahead, play. Go to the last clip, Hakeem, and then go from back to forward. Yep, start with that one, and then go to the other.
And I'm Hispanic, so I have tequila like in my veins. So I drink. I don't drink a lot, but I drink. And I used to party and stuff. And he would literally drive me, sit outside for hours while I'm inside like partying, and then take us home. Like he never tried to be like, oh, just because I drink, you can't drink, or you can't hang out with your friends, or you can't, to drink. He doesn't drink. And I'm Hispanic, so I have tequila like in my veins. So I drink. I don't drink a lot, but I drink. And I used to party and stuff. And he.
Yeah, that was at a recent Halloween party.
Woo.
Yeah.
Yeah, and right after that video, he took his Instagram down. But go ahead, Joy.
Yeah. So yeah, hey man, internet was defeated. Like I said, you can have the thing is about the internet, you could have stuff in there 5 years ago, 10 years ago, but if it's up in there, somebody's gonna find it. So me personally, fellas, I think this is gonna last all the way until we get drafted to the NFL. Because this is gonna be always gonna be some type of content. So I think they should have got better media training and everything, especially for the chick, because she kept talking, and once she kept talking, people gonna find stuff and expose a lot of other things. So who wanna go first?
I'll go first.
Okay.
But this is a prime example of what Bob was talking about. All these NFL players were talking about. Us talking about it. Travis Hunter got to be more careful on who the type of woman he want to be around his circle. Every girl have a story. Don't get me wrong. Every girl have a story. Every woman have a story. But the thing is, when you keep your relationship private, nobody knows anything about these women's story. But just because your woman is now on social media and she's spilling the bean how you was not her number one choice, guys gonna go ahead, and also women too, because they are women haters. They will go ahead and they're gonna run with it, and that's what pretty much they're doing. They're exposing everything about this woman, and I won't be surprised it was even the dude, the one that's probably the one that dropped the video online. I won't be surprised at all, because remember, you're gonna have haters. People right, Travis Hunter right now is one of the hottest players right now that everybody's talking about. His name is all over the algorithm, and we already know he's gonna be driving to the NFL. He have a promising future. So now you're dealing with a woman that I don't think she's made to be in your future. And I think that's what he needs to understand. I understand he dated her for 5 years, but he have to understand something. When you are someone like that, a hot commodity, the golden goose, you got to be more and more careful. It's the same situation with like Kai Cenat right now. He's dating somebody too. He made his relationship publicly known, and look what he's going through. Certain things don't need to be in the public eye. Keep everything on the back burner. That's one thing I always like about Jay-Z and Beyonce relationship. Nobody knew they was dating until later on. They kept their relationship very private, and that's how it's supposed to be. Go right ahead, Hakeem.
I want us to stop. I want America to stop attacking his fiance. I think she was very much in her right.
Oh yeah, I already know. I laughed at that too, Ruthless. That's not gonna happen. I don't know what Hakeem talking about. That's not gonna happen.
I think she was very much in her right to do as she pleased. He knew what he was dealing with when he got with her. He knew she was a party girl. She knew he was a Latina,
Latina.
Spanish
La la.
Latina. So you know what you was dealing with. So respect the jokes. And let's be real about it. I'm gonna say something. The simp God thinks Travis Hunter should marry his queen. I think so too. Let me tell you why. 90% of black women don't find him attractive. 90% of y'all wouldn't even look this way.
Well, they do now. They do now.
You see, that's disingenuous because you're there for the bag. She was there before the NHI deal came. So what do you say with her?
But that was not her first choice. She said that.
That's no problem, but she's a power player. Ruthless already said this. They know how to play their position. He's going to get heirs. He'll get a couple babies out of her.
But you don't get what I'm saying. That was not her first choice.
I understand that. You won't even get a baby.
The guy she was dancing with at that club was her first choice.
That's who she wants to have. Listen, that's no problem.
That's who she actually wanted to date. Yes.
Listen, Latinos are not stupid. The grandmama, the mama, and hey, don't be stupid.
Man, shout out to the Rumble family. They coming over here to YouTube.
Listen, so listen here.
Appreciate it.
Listen. We need to praise her. We need to praise her. And I'm going to land it with, we need to praise her because she stayed with her queen for 5 years. When 90% of black women did not even want to talk to him. They called him a goofy. She took the mantle and loved him. I landed right there.
Hey, they say goofy. He's a goofy. Travis Hunter is a goofy. And look, she didn't find him attractive either. So look, the Rumble family's coming over here.
Listen, Rumble.
They telling you.
If you didn't, how you don't find him attractive? You stayed with him 5 years. She's pretty. She could have went and got her a D-level dope boy. A D-level dope boy who may be grossing what 2-3 racks a day. She that fine?
I can't. I'm being honest. It's hard. She using him to get her name off the map. That's what she's doing right now. And I guarantee she's gonna end up with one of those NFL players that's making more money than Travis Hunter. Watch what I tell you.
I think she's a blessing to him.
Go ahead, Rufus. Hakeem just trolling. Go ahead. Hey, Natasha Vince said hi, Aroma cousin. Go ahead.
Glass half full. I kind of agree with that. Glass half full. But here's the deal, right? First of all, let me break down 4 points. Number one is I seen it all. I seen dudes married a college sweethearts get divorced. I seen right. I seen mostly rich men get divorced, even Bill Gates, right? So, what are we talking about here? There are sheep's and wolf clothing, and there are wolves in sheep's clothing. No matter what, when you get that bag, you're going to get a wolf.
Ruthless, which one is Trevor? Which one is Liana? Which one is
she's the wolf? She's the wolf. She's the wolf.
Okay, gotcha.
So likes it wretched. He likes his girl wretched. Hey, nothing wrong with it. The man is accepting of that. So I have more respect for him at least because they had a conversation where they're talking about she told him to break up with her, right? To see what else is out there with other women. She gave him the option, and he understood her past, that she was a stripper. She was all people, and he still said, you know what? I don't think there's any perfect women out here, but I think you got the looks I want. You got good coochie, whatever it is. I'm rocking with you. Now, here's the thing, right? We at the black community are delusional. All these niggas talking about, oh, well, she's this, she's that. But the divorce rate says on all levels, the women are leaving and tearing up families and destroying families left and right. So I respect what they got more because Lisa's very transparent. Everything's transparent in this relationship. Travis Hunter is not ignorant of her past. He knows it probably better than we do, right? And he took the gamble and said, I'm going to try to work through this, which most men are going to do anyway, especially with a bad bitch, right? We all know this, right? We all know that we have homies that have wifed these chicks or cuffed these chicks that we knew was the pass-arounds. And so now we're coming on, well, Travis, like we really give a fuck. I don't care what Travis and her girl do. That's their business. If this is who we love. He likes ratchetness. He goes after this type. This is his type. Because remember, he had a girlfriend before. Right? Yeah. And he done her for her. Because maybe the girlfriend before was more educated, more, parent qualified. And he might have been attracted to more ratchetness and city type girl, right? And this is what he's into. So, therefore, if you look at the rate of success when you get rich, you got a greater chance of getting divorced because why? Most women, let's just say Travis listens to everybody and leaves this chick, what's he going to find better? He is already a big name out there. So every woman that's coming after him is coming after what he. There's no way he can hide this. It's public information. So, therefore, enjoy it while I'm cool. Hey, I respect Travis. Hey, no, I'm dealing with a ratchet chick, and ratchet things are going to happen. He's coming for her neck. And just like Hakeem said, I agree with, the black women didn't want him.
Nope, not one.
Right? And they're the same ones 5 years ago wouldn't even look his way. So I will say this, I'm going to land this because I won't hear dudes right there. Listen, let Travis and his fiance, right, work out their own problems and try to build something that can last as long as possible. Because we all know in retrospective, no matter who Travis get with, no matter what girl he brings into his life, it's going to be a gamble. There's no guarantees. So you can get the girl who's more qualified, educated, good family background. She'll leave your ass too. It's still, most women got passed. Virgins aren't being married anymore. Virgins aren't being there no more. They're getting ran through as early as 12 to 15. So pretty much any woman come in for is going to be ran through. Or maybe some video on her or mess with some this or some that. We just see Young Thug take a man who's well cut and was running through her too. So once again, right, and I'm going to land it. I'm glad that Travis Hunter found a woman that he's willing to fight for. Now, it may not end well. I don't know. Right? The book is still being written. But I would say this. At least he's standing his ground and he's not letting the outside noise, stop his agenda for this woman and him. And I landed.
So nobody can tell me anything. It's all of Travis Hunter. Bow Wow trying to say something. I'm pretty sure Dion Prime trying to say something. I'm pretty sure. Dez Bryce started tweeting and everything. So Travis Hunter's gonna learn the hard way. He's definitely gonna learn the hard way. He definitely, like you said, Ruthie, he definitely like a type. He likes that type of type. He don't care what nobody else is saying and everything. Yeah. And eventually, once he into the NFL, once he start get the sign a guaranteed contract for wherever team he go to, the Jets, the Giants, the Raiders, or whatever, and everything, he's gonna find out. And the thing is about it is because with her, she don't. I'll just say this, Ruth. She is a wolf. She's not even a wolf in sheep clothing. She's just a wolf. She don't know how to put no sheep clothing on her.
Yeah, she's a wolf.
She's a full wolf. She has no clothing on her because it all started a couple weeks ago when he won his game, and then she had a problem because she thought we were looking at cheerleaders. Her body language is all awful and everything, and then she got viral. And then after that, she went viral again the other week when Travis Hunter was getting his award and everything. And a lot of people had a problem about how she didn't get up while he accepted his award and hugging her and everything. And now people are really digging into, their YouTube channels and also the pictures and everything. And going back 5 years ago, which Trevor Hunter said that they've been dead for 5 years, which I think is BS because 3 years ago, that video that we just showed was 3 years ago, back in 2021. And the thing is like she said she used to date a SoundCloud rapper, which that was the rapper from the SoundCloud, and then also that was all the video, and also there's a music video that she was with the SoundCloud rapper, where she said she was currently dating and everything. So the being with her for 5 years, I don't believe. I believe they was probably there for 3 years or something like that. I believe he was really thirsty for the woman. She probably could do real good sex, whatever, and all that type of things, and he didn't want nobody else but her and everything. But and he's whipped. We already know that he's whipped and everything. So, like I said earlier, I think this is gonna keep going viral all the way to the NFL. And the thing is, I don't know you guys watch the NFL draft, but every time in the first round, like there might be players who sit at home. And they might be with their girlfriends, and their girlfriend might do something that's kind of shady that we kind of pick up. I believe if they're still together around the NFL draft, I'm telling you, Twitter, social media is going to be crazy if he gets drafted and everything, and people are going to be watching her about what she's going to do wrong. Go ahead, Hakeem, put it up.
Yo, what does he say? He said a panel of the low self-esteem dudes who know that ugly thing is just like Travis.
I was shout out to the Rumble family, man. They over here in the building.
Panel of low self-esteem. I like the comment though. That was a good one.
I appreciate it. So it's just a troll.
Hey, global pioneer.
That was it. We gonna have some new people over here, man. I appreciate it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
We like the haters too. You feel me? Shout out to you. But it's kind of funny how they say it's a panel of low self-esteem dude, but yet the person in the chat don't even want to show a picture. So who is really low self-esteem?
And the thing is, y'all, he said he's gonna marry this girl next year. So let's see next year they're gonna get that far.
He should marry her because Ruthless got a point. Here's the thing: transparency, everything laid out up front.
Yep.
He knows what he's dealing with. She knows what he's dealing with. When a relationship starts off transactional, because once you know what it is, it tends to move longer. You have pimps who marry their H's. You have H's who marry their tricks. You know what I mean?
Yes.
You have you sometimes you got a girl who's with a rich man who started off, it was for money, instant tend to fall in love because transaction. It was like that. So I think men should prioritize women who are hypergamous. And
not only that, but shout out to Kareem Stevie that's also in the building, and also Ashton, the creator of the Shiesty Adventures, is also in the building. Guys, make sure you don't go anywhere because after we're done, you're going live. It's going to lead you guys right over to him. But go ahead, I can finish your
yeah. So that's my point. I think deal with somebody who's gonna tell you what it is up front instead of leaning you on and putting you in the friend zone and having you get rides, and you're just listed on the call log as rides or smoke money or foodie call.
But that being said, but that's
right.
I feel sorry for him. But go ahead, Rufus, your final thoughts before we move forward. Go ahead.
Am I breaking up?
Yeah.
Yes, you are.
Yeah.
Yeah. You good now?
You hear me? Okay, so
yes.
Let's say this. I hope Travis takes it as a learning experience. Support him, even though I don't know him. I support him. This business of money and fame. Money and fame. You're blessed because you get all the material things you want, all the beautiful women you want. Is everybody wants what you got.
Yeah.
So that's I contemplate this when you rich and whether this is what you really want, because this is what look at Michael Jordan, look at all the rich people who divorced, the wife left them, divorced them. It's been a rich man getting divorced and wives taking the money and leaving, taking that gold, right? This is what comes with this life, man. There's no way around it. And if she stays in there, whatever, or if she gets the bag and leave, that just comes with this. And I'm sure Travis Hunter's aware of this. He wants what he wants right now, and he's willing to pay for it. So leave him alone, right? Just leave him alone. Let him live his life. He's the one that got to deal with it. She leaves and take him for money. It's only going to hurt his checking account, not yours. Right? And no matter what, right? He's still going to be. He's going to go out there, do his craft, and he's going to live on and find another woman. This is the cycle of life. It's just the way it goes. Ain't no woman out here that's so godly that she's going to be everything. No, these women are savage, and it's just where they're going to be. Either die alone or deal with the problems.
Yeah. But not only that, but shout out to all the new subscribers that subscribe to the channel. We really do greatly appreciate you guys. Unfortunately, Rumble is down for today, but we'll be up and running tomorrow. So I know a lot of people from Rumble are coming over here. Shout out to you guys for coming over, showing love and support. We really do greatly appreciate it. Don't be afraid to comment. Like you said, you guys can go in the comment. You can troll. You can have fun. Do your thing, but keep it bare minimum. We don't really time people out over here, but just keep it bare minimum because we do have mods that are in effect. Actually, I don't see your thumbnail. I don't know if you're going live today. Let me know if you're going live today so we can send the crowd right over to you. But shout out to all the new subscribers that subscribe to the channel. Shout out to 70 people right now watching us on X. Shout out to the old watching us on Facebook, Instagram, and you already know YouTube. Guys, make sure you like, share, and subscribe. And don't forget to hit that notification so you never miss it when we go live. Go right ahead, Jordan. Continue.
All right, let's get into it. Let's talk about Denzel Washington. So Denzel Washington, he was baptized yesterday in New York, in New York, and he's going to licensed minister in training. So he also said a couple weeks ago that in the next 2 or 3 years he's going to retire, and so I think after he retires, it looks like he might be a minister as he retires. So we got a few more good years for Denzel Washington, and then after that, I believe he's going to retire, and it looks like he's going to take the next step of being a licensed minister. So go ahead, I can't play the clip, and after that, we'll chop it up.
In accordance with the great head of the church, we baptize you, my brother, in the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit.
I know I got religion. I know I got religion. I know I got religion. Take me to the wall.
You are the head of our house.
Amen.
And you have set a great example for our children who are now adult children and who know the difference because we have shown them the difference. And this step has taken the next step. So you walk the waters, you've been dipped in the water. Praise God.
Actually, 50 years ago, I turned 70 next week. I was 20 when I sat in my mother's beauty parlor, and Miss Ruth Green was known to have the gift of prophecy. Some of you may have heard this story. And she prophesied. She said, boy, you are going to travel the world and preach to millions of people. Years later, look at God. Look at God. So, if he can do this for me,
you are the head of our house.
Amen.
And
there's nothing he can't do for you. The sky literally is the limit. And there's no limit to the sky. Anything and everything I can do, I will do for this church, for the Almighty. I just want to be in that number when the saints go marching in.
So yeah, you guys. So like I said, Denzel's gonna retire in a couple of years, and it looks like after this he's gonna be a minister.
Yep.
So go ahead, Hakeem, man. What's your take on Denzel might becoming a minister?
I love it, man. I love it so good. I think this is a beautiful thing. I think I'm ready to join the church, join his church. You know what I mean? And give up my ill ways and follow God 100%. I read my Bible, but I need to follow God 100%.
Yeah, I think this is a great look for Denzel. He's pretty much his. I think you already know. Like, I think next year he's about to retire from acting. So I think this is what he really want to do after he retire. So he want to really go serve the Lord. Not only that, but help out his local community. I never knew Denzel was a very religious man. I know you always talk about God and certain like on certain interviews, but I didn't know he was really that religious. And it's good to see that, man. He already made an impact in the acting world and Hollywood as well. So now he's trying to make an impact in other people's lives, and that's really good to see, especially in his age. Because right now I think he what 70, and he still
Yeah.
he still look good too. Pause,
Yeah.
no Diddy, but he's still in great shape for his age. So it's just good to see him, man. He's one of piece by piece. I do look up to Denzel too. He's really one of my role models, especially when it comes to acting. Really one of my role models. But go right ahead, Ruthless. Your commentary on Denzel.
Denzel, you can't buy your way into heaven. Sorry about that, bro.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, Lord Jesus.
No matter
I know he trolling.
how many certificates you show, how many times you been jump in the water, jump out the water, how many times you say what you gonna do. That's just not the ticket, right? You can't buy your way in. You can't work your way in either. So, hey, the Lord will deal with you in the time, in His due stage. I wish I could have a conversation with you, check to see if your knowledge is there of the truth. But since I don't know what you were doing, why you publicizing it. This is something that's supposed to be sacred. Yes, amongst the church of God. This is something that we don't really publicize out there. So I do believe he's trying to be seen of people and get Chris. I don't know. Years through them actions, that don't tell me nothing. That don't tell me nothing, right? Do those little the process of I got these certificates. Now I'm dip my head in this water. These priests go, okay, that don't mean nothing, right? That's just a formality, and we will see in the end, right, if you real or if you fake.
But yeah, I was surprised. I'm kind of ruthless a little bit. I'm kind of surprised that he's he got baptized, okay, but him being a minister and trainer and everything. So I mean, I don't know. I just feel like he has a great acting career. Actually, I think he's been nominated for a Golden Globe for Gladiator 2. Still got to see that movie and everything. So like I said, it's coming to an end that he's going to close his chapter into acting, and now he's going to be a minister and everything. So, like I said, I don't know that he's going to be. I'm with Ruthless. Like I said, why would you kind of be open about it? I don't know. But the thing is with Denzel, he is a very close person and everything. So I guess somebody saw that he was getting baptized and everything. It went viral, all the things like that. I don't think that Denzel wanted to go viral, but people made it viral like that because of Denzel and everything. So, yeah. So once he retires and everything, let's see. If he'll do what he's supposed to do, and keep or not be like a TD Jakes and everything, or having this show live and everything on Facebook, anything like that. But if he's gonna do right with the Lord, and he's gonna be right by him, let's just see. So yeah, Denzel, let's just see.
Oh man, but y'all think he really trying to buy? But Ruthless, you really think he's trying to buy his ways into heaven? Like, you just shot me on that one, huh?
Yeah, because I mean, a lot of these. right? That don't mean nothing. So he will God knows who are his and who are not, right? There's a lot of false religion and false things going on. Denzel, if we can have the conversation, we would go into doctrinal teachings and see if you have the true verse. But yeah, most now where everybody can see. Yeah, because he is part of Illuminati most likely. So we'll see how it goes.
I ain't got time for you, Ruthless, today, man. You on something else, Jordan. Let's move forward before me and Ruthless have a debate. Go ahead.
All right, let's get on to the next topic. Let's talk about 1 second. Let's go. Oh, let's talk about Malika Andrews. Let's talk about this. So Malika Andrews, she was on the DeMar DeRozan podcast, and she was kind of addressing herself for how, of her, bashing black men, especially the black basketball men, how she's bring out their if bring out their background, they have like been in jail or have some type of charges and everything, and she was getting a lot of backlash on that last year and also this year too. And she went on to DeMar DeRozan's podcast and tried to defend herself that she doesn't hate black men at all. She was just doing her job and everything, and she has something against black men. So we're gonna hear a clip from DeMar DeRozan podcast. So go ahead, Akeem, start at the 30-minute mark because it's like 40 minutes, and she's gonna explain herself for 5 minutes. I'll let you know when to stop.
Yes, and that's part of my problem.
That's mine too. Like I care a lot what people think, and I've worked on it, and I've gotten better at it, and I have tried really hard to pour myself into the idea that those that matter don't mind, and those that mind don't matter, and to have a circle of people that you can listen to and trust for feedback to pierce through the noise. But I don't think that folks are meant to know. There was a time when you had to, if you turn the ball over at the end of a game, and if I wanted, as a fan, and I wanted to complain about that, thank you so much. And if I wanted to complain about that, I would have to pick up the phone. I would have to call the practice facility, ask to get through the person who answered the phone to maybe the team. There are all these layers, right? I'd have to write a letter saying, I'm so angry, DeMar turned the ball over. I'd have to call a news station and say, I didn't like how Malika, whatever the case may be. And now there's just this constant cacophony online that exists at the touch of a button. And no one is meant to know that much about what people think of them. And I've gotten much better at not looking. There was a time in which I would search my name, this, that, and the other. I've quit that, but it doesn't mean you don't feel it. I have no idea how you do it with the amount of people. But I think if I feel that, I can only imagine how that feels for you and how you deal with that.
See, I think your position is a lot tougher because a lot of times, like, you're the one kind of, you got to bring up these topics. You got to have these conversations in a sense to where it's like, I'm going out to play, and for that 2 hours I'm on the court, I could just go home after that. I don't got to turn on anything. A lot of times, I have moments where I watch a game on mute. At this point, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
you have to protect yourself.
Yeah, you got to. So, like, just you being a woman in that field, I just feel like it's so tough now because it's like you have a world kind of combating whatever topic y'all have to talk about for that day.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's like, oh, let's see what Stephen A. have to say, Let's go against everything he's saying. Now it makes it everybody else become a reporter in real time.
Yeah.
Whether if it's picking up their phone saying, oh, she said this, and it's like, you know, it's like it's such a.
No, I
feel
hear
like
you.
it's a lose-lose in a sense.
I mean, I hope that, like, I try very hard to make it so that the things that I've experienced, I try to keep that in mind when I'm talking about players, right? I try to have that empathy
For sure.
and understand that I have a job to do, but also understand, like, I'm not here to play gotcha.
For sure.
I say to, you've heard me say this before, I always say, I want to be two things. I want to be accurate and I want to be fair.
For sure, yep.
And if I'm not one of those two things, you might not always like me, but this is my number. Please call me. And people have called and they've said that. And I say that oftentimes to before, especially before I'm talking to folks about something that is sensitive or tough, because these things come up. And it is hurtful. Like and I think that's okay to say sometimes. It hurts. Even it doesn't matter if it is someone who is credible or someone with a big platform, or if it's someone in their mom's basement just firing off a post. Sometimes it is hurtful when that seeps through, particularly for me when it's not true.
Right.
And that's been the hardest part for me sometimes, is stomaching the falsehoods, particularly, you know, this you hate black men, or think that couldn't be farther from the truth, and using my family or the way that my family looks as some sort of evidence of that. And that is just untrue.
For sure.
And it's just unkind. And, you know, we all have jobs to do, and we do our best. I try to do my best to show up every day in a way that you guys know what I'm about. And that doesn't mean that I've covered every story perfectly. It doesn't mean that I don't make mistakes, but I think I'm pretty good at saying to you guys in particular, could have been better there.
No question.
And that's, I think, what I hope we can keep as social media continues to be bigger in the world, that kindness and that humanity that I worry sometimes we're losing.
Yeah, and I feel like it's getting tougher and tougher.
You can stop
because I
that
think
thing.
people on the other side of the phone don't have that empathy, or don't look at.
So yeah, that was a little a clip of this was like last week, but you know, she was trying to defend herself about, you know, because remember, you know, she, you know, remember that Boston Celtics case, you know, with Ime Udoka, Nia Long and everything, that little cheating scandal on with Ime Udoka and everything. You know, a lot of people thought she went extra hard on Ime Udoka, not because of the cheating part, but you know, but how it was, you know, handled in the Boston Celtics and everything. And there was also this part when there was another player who passed away. And this happened back in 2023 of somebody passed away. And then she also, at the time when she was saying the person that passed away was a black man, I forgot his name, that he was involved in some type of assault back when he was college and everything at the time of his death. And then there was another time, also the same, I think it was the same last 2023. She was talking about an NFL, NBA draft player, and he was a top 10 pick and everything. But she also brought up his past legal issues too, about and everything. And everybody thinking like, you know, she was getting on black basketball players because there was a time, this was last year with Josh Giddey, the former Oklahoma City player. I think he plays with the Chicago Bulls. He was messing with a young team back in Australia and everything. And you know, and the thing is, it's like she was getting on black players about other things, but when it came to Josh Giddey messing with an underage girl, it was a big story at times. She said no words on it as well, and a lot of people kind of caught it fishy of you know why she not getting to Josh Giddey, who was a white man, but you won't get all these black players and everything. And a lot of people had a problem with how she was black. She was like this literally best black man, but when it comes to like white players, she ain't saying a thing. And that's what her addressing this situation. So go ahead, Hakeem, man. I mean, no, go ahead, Ronnie, man. What's your take about, you know, Malika Andrews to try to defend herself? You know, she doesn't bash black men.
I don't think she needed to defend herself. I mean, she needed to stand on business. She stand on business. She stand on business. If that's what she personally believes, and that's how she personally felt, you don't have to explain yourself. We know a certain thing when it comes to the aspect of the NBA about certain rumors and certain allegations when it came to like Josh Giddey. She went on that. She went on the based on the facts and also the information. So I don't think she hates black men at all. I think it's just her personal opinion at the end of the day. So if people have that mixed emotion, mixed feelings about that, then that's on them. But to me, she didn't have to explain herself at all. That's just my personal opinion. Go ahead, Akeem. Well, everybody just shut off on me. Akeem, you there?
My bad. So she's I believe she's a misandrist towards black men. I think that she has a level of leniency for certain people than other things, or she might just be doing God's work, hitting us with that belt to hold us accountable, since we feel like nobody else is gonna hold us accountable. You know what I mean? I think she's very disingenuous in what she says. She knows the power plays that she's moving. Nobody like actually Black America, and she does that because Black America doesn't even consider her. We don't even like. She's not even on our Richter scale as far as top sports podcaster. She actually fits into the narrative where we believe that women should stay out of men's sport due to the way she goes about criticizing, critiquing men here without being very objective, but very disrespectful in her analysis. And instead of focusing on the game, she focuses on these guys' personal lives. I want to know how he run the ball, not if he just caught 3 gun cases.
Go right ahead, Ruthless.
Well, she's exactly what the doctor ordered, right? Black women on black men's ass, right? So once again, we worried about Travis Hunter and his women, but we can't keep our women in line. So, I mean, we know that black people are divided. Let's be honest. We just don't get fucking along. We don't like each other. We like to tear each other down any chance we get. I've heard her reporting. Yeah, she is very tough on black guys, and she's married to white, and her husband's white. So, right, she won't bite the hand that feeds her, right? Which is the white man's ISIS coder, and we're the easy target for her that she can do and get no consequences behind. And this is the black people selling out their soul for a jelly roll, right? She's making a living doing this, and she's showing off. Yeah, I'm gonna hold my people accountable, especially men. Yeah, so I can look good to my peers, which is the white people, that, hey, you're right. I'm like y'all. They not like us. They not like us. They not like us, right? So, hey, she's what the doctor ordered. Hey, black women is God to so many men. They probably look at that like that's what she needs to do. Even Hakeem said it. She's doing God's work, right? So we see that we got men up here saying a woman should be chastising men, which is a fallacy, right? When we are the author of protection, and she's the author of inclusion, and she's literally climbing up our backs and now stepping on us. And I landed.
Now, I ain't never shout out to those watching us right now on Facebook, Instagram, X, Kick, and also Twitch. Guys, make sure you follow. It's so very important for you guys to follow. Remember, sit back, don't go anywhere, because after we're done, it's gonna lead you guys right over to the Shiesty Avenger that will be going live at 7:30 Central Time, 8:30 Eastern Time. Pretty much today, Action will be talking about Sexy Red, All Men Cheat, and also we'll continue the conversation between Travis Hunter, pretty much deleting his Instagram. So guys, sit back and relax with his lovely co-host. They're gonna be over there holding it down. So guys, sit back, relax, don't go anywhere. Make sure you have some more eggnog. So go ahead, Jordan, your commentary before we head to the last topic of the show. Go right ahead.
Okay, so it's very, very simple. When she got hired, she's supposed to be, a sports analyst, talk about sports and everything. That's what your job to do, and that's what we want to hear. But when she started, trying to, talk about black men's, their records and everything, all the type of stuff, it was just something I don't like about her. I kind of agree, Hakeem. She might be a misandrist in terms of black men and everything, because she's just, I don't know. It's just something I get a weird vibe with her. And also remember this, she was trying to come at Stephen A. Smith at one time on the show one time, and Stephen A. Smith like, had a comment on, "Oh no, you're not gonna do this. This is my show. It ain't happening over here." And she shut up after that. So for her, to come on to DeMar DeRozan podcast, which I don't like a lot of these players having these podcasts and everything. And to me, reason I found this because I found this from I forgot which source I went to, but for her going to a DeMar DeRozan podcast to talk about that's not my stance and everything. To me, I think that was her stance and everything. I think when she got hired, okay, if I can, I guess maybe her bosses try to tell something. Hey, if I could talk about our basketball players, also talk about the past and everything. I think I could do. I think my bosses could look at me and say, hey, I'm doing. I'm not only I'm a good analyst, but also I could do detective work. But the thing is like as you being a basketball analyst, you're not worried about that. All you want to hear about is basketball and everything. That's all you want to hear about. We don't want to hear about anything, the players' past and everything. We just want to hear about their play on the court. That's it. But when she was bringing about other things, from the past and everything, it just gave me a funny vibe, and we didn't have to know that, if we want to look it up, you had a pass, okay, cool, but you had to bring it up out in the open like that, and now you did like not doing it once, not doing it twice, not doing it 3 times, but you did it like 5, 6, 7 times and everything, and a lot of people think you have a problem with a black man and everything, and and what she said on DeMar DeRozan, I'm definitely not buying. She ain't doing it now because when she was doing that, she was getting a lot of heat, so she stopped doing that now. But it to me, it really doesn't change my mind of of what she did and also what I think about or what she tried to apologize and everything. I still think she's the type of woman who's doesn't like black men like that. And that's it. It's just how she talks about black men. And also, I remember the time when Jalen Rose was was working at ESPN one time, and she didn't like Jalen Rose being 2 or 3, like being like a 2 or 3 feet, against him like that. Even though at the time I think he was married to the other chick from First Take and everything. So yeah, this is the stuff that she talk about and the vibes she be like with other black men too. I just don't like it. It just get me smug. So yeah, to me, Malika Andrews, you might say that's not the case, but I think you're lying. That's just me.
Last topic of the show, Gilly the Kid. Go ahead. You want to say something? Rufus, go ahead. Final thoughts. Hurry up.
Yeah,
go right ahead.
Just hey, Jordan, she's only putting the information that her employers want. They the one who sits on them, right? She has an assignment to do, and she does it. So you have to be mad at ESPN or First Take, whoever her employer is, because guess what? All that's censored and approved before put out.
True. Good point, Rufus. I do agree with you on that point. All y'all commentary, I agree
He's
with y'all.
100% right. They can't just be talking about stuff. They gotta play by play of what they gotta rap, and she's actually giving the green light. Attack him today. Attack him today.
Piece by piece, say black men are kings. We are. Woo! And black women, and they say black woman is God. Shout out to the Sim God there alone. Final topic of today's show is on Gilly the Kid. What? Something happening in Philadelphia? Is boxing event? Do you want to go ahead and speak about that? That's the last topic of today's show. Gilly the Kid.
Yeah, so this happened in Delaware. So Gilly Kid, he hosted a boxing event in Delaware. And he's allegedly that he heard there was some shooting outside. People were shooting outside, and he got so mad that he kicked everybody out of the event because if you're doing that, you're disrespecting the event, you disrespecting Gilly and everything. So he was pissed off, and he kicked everybody out of the event. And because he felt like a lot of people were suspecting what he was trying to do. For the community and also hosting the event and everything. He just wear it out. So go ahead, King, play the clip, and after that, we'll chop it up. Play the second clip. Play the second one first, then play the first one.
Turn that music off. Me and Wallow put on for the city, and this how you treat us, y'all outside. Can rip the door out, shot at the police and all that. Get the out. All of y'all get the out.
Wow, Gilly like that?
That's what type of respect y'all get us. All the he do. Get the up out this joint.
Boy, he was pissed. I think it's the second clip. I think he addressed the situation, I believe so.
This was ignorant, though.
Please.
Came up and said somebody was shooting at the cops outside, and they're shutting it down, Gilly. It's over with. They shutting it down. It's over. It's over. I'm at a table doing a live stream. I'm like, what? Somebody was shooting at the cops. I'm feeling for the cops. I'm like, wait, hold the up. At one of my events, they like, it's over, Gilly, it's over. It's over. After this last round of this fight, it's over. And then my people corrected me. Gil, nobody was shooting at the cops. They said they were shouting at the cops. Wait, you mean to tell me this told me to clear this arena out because nigga was shouting at the cops? Now I'm on fire. This came up and said somebody was shooting at the cops.
So he clarified it. Wow.
And they're shutting it down, Gilly. It's over with. They shutting it
I
down.
got nothing to say then.
No, but what was your first commentary?
I was gonna say you need to be mad at the city of Philadelphia. It's a war zone.
It was in Delaware, Hakeem.
No, Hakeem. Jordan said it was in Delaware.
It was in Delaware.
Still, Philly.
It was a boxing event in Delaware.
Delaware.
It's right over the bridge. When people get a little, Wilmington ain't no different. When people get mad or people acting, we need to start attacking from the root of the problem. Give no gangsters no time to breathe. The city of Philadelphia is a gangster city. It's the murder capital of the world right now. I wouldn't dare go eat a Philly cheesecake sandwich late night. I'll be dumb to go on Broad Street.
How you know about Broad Street?
North Philly, Erie Avenue, North Philly Danger Zone.
God, dog, you've been everywhere. I didn't even know you've been in Broad Street.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
There. And listen. When I went to Philly, I had got hemmed up at a corner store. Yo, who you is? Where you from?
No, it's not funny. It's just that I'm just surprised. I'm like, wow. I do want to go to Philly though for the Philly cheesesteak. They known for that. But
yeah.
I ain't know right now they like the murder capital. Right now.
Well, yeah.
I didn't know that. Wow, that's crazy. No, but I think he did a good thing though. I think he did a good thing. If he heard somebody say, "Hey, they're shooting at the cops," end it, so he won't be held liable or nobody. Remember, when people's in his vicinity, he's held accountable for it. So he's like, "Hey, take that outside. I don't want to deal with it." But now he clarified. He said it was just a misunderstanding. But that's a failure on his team. His team was supposed to tell him like, "Hey, Gilly, I don't think nobody. Hey, don't close the event." Somebody was just shouting at the cop. They wasn't really pretty much shooting at the cop. Two different things. And I think he would have continued the event. But he lost money. He lost money because I heard people, it was a sold out event. And that thing was trending when that situation transpired. So, the time of visit, I realized that too. I can't really be outside.
I do. Yeah, I be outside. I just don't be talking about it. Cause you want to know, I want people to say, "Oh, he bragging and stuff." No. I've been outside. I've been to places.
Night that you can come tomorrow. Tomorrow, you just come tomorrow. Boot up, suit up. Live 6 o'clock Eastern time, your time, which is you and Jordan at the same time. And Ruthless too. So just do it tomorrow because this whole week we allowing people to come on the panel and stuff like that. So it's Christmas week. We're gonna chill, have a good time, vibe, and deep down in different variety of topics. But go ahead, Hakeem. Didn't mean to cut you off. Go right ahead.
No, that's okay, brother. You got to do it because we've been supposed to do something with him.
Yeah. So now we'll send you the link, and then we'll just come all over. But we're gonna send you the link early so you can access, do what you got to do. Or you can join the panel. Yeah, tomorrow. Then. But make sure you set up. Make sure you simulcast, so you can still get credit on your side. So we'll just do it tomorrow. Tomorrow, 6:00.
Yes, you can join.
Piece by piece, yes, you can join. But we're about to end the show now. But yeah, you can join tomorrow. This whole week, you guys can join. We're gonna put the link in the chat. You guys can join. X, I'm just nervous about you guys because a lot of crazy people be on X. So me and Hakeem and Jordan, we'll talk about that later. But because I was thinking about dropping the link on X, but I don't want no craziness coming up here because X is a whole other world.
Twitter gonna be nice. Twitter, show us some love. Twitter, add us on these Twitter accounts. Add us, man. We bringing content. We even got my homeboy from California here.
Yeah, and his link is in the Twitter account. So Rufus Unique is in the Twitter account. We got 70 people watching us right now on Twitter. I'm proud of Twitter, man. We got 70 people watching us on Twitter. But anyhow, that was my commentary. Go ahead, Rufus and Jordan. You do your thing, and then we end the show. Go right ahead, Rufus. Your commentary on Gillie and Wallow closing down the event. You can hear us? Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Yes, we can hear you. We can hear
you.
Yeah, am I breaking up?
No, you good.
I let the police do their job, right? If I would heard somebody was shooting at police, I'm sure the police have very enough resources to handle their business, right? They're very reputable. So I would have shut it down and kept things going. Now, if the police would have shut it down, I would have shut it down, but I wouldn't, I would have got more information before I did something like that because a lot of people pay their hard-earned money. I think he overreacted, a little too emotional. But hey, it was his thing, and if he want that, put that behind his name, that's what he has to deal with.
I'll just make it cream simple. If I was a guest there, I would never go to a Gillie event again if it goes down like that because he got the information wrong. I'm not going.
Like
if you won't get the
I
information
do like
wrong,
that. That was good. I like that, Jordan.
Yeah,
I ain't gonna lie, I like that.
I'm not going to the place like that. I'm paying some money that
that was good. That was a good one, Jordan. I ain't gonna lie.
Or my couple friends or a girl I'm taking, and then you heard some bad information that was kind of false, and then kick us out because of some alleged shooting, but it didn't happen like that. Man, please, man, that would be the first and last time I'm going to an event like that. I take my money somewhere.
Well, Jordan's staying on business. Gillie and Wallow, you're about to lose a fan here. Go ahead.
Hey, he was talking. Hey, the way he was saying, like he was talking like he was somebody's daddy. Like get the fuck
he was
right.
He said, "I'm never going there." He said, "I'm never going there."
The F out. Man, please, give my money back.
No, but you gotta understand something. There's a bunch of Negroes over there at that event, so that's the only way they're gonna get out. But shout out to Gillie though, Gillie and Wallow, because I think it was like over 300 people in there. So it's really, and they actually listened, they actually got out. So shout out to them, they actually respect them. So shout out to them, man, do their thing, man. Yeah, but piece by piece, you can join us tomorrow. You don't worry, I'll make sure Hakeem is on his best behavior, and yeah, make sure you take care of you. We love you too, Bobby. Thank you so much, Bobby. Thank you so much for taking care of Sherry for us. We really do greatly appreciate that. She was here. So we thank you so much. Shout out to Dark Lady that also was watching us on Instagram, and also Nick was watching us on Instagram, and also Mimi was watching us on Instagram. I thought she was watching us on YouTube, but she was watching us on Instagram as well. Shout out to you for tuning in, man. She's the co-host of the Shiesty Adventures. So guys, make sure you don't go anywhere. Sit tight. It's gonna lead you guys right over there to the Shiesty Adventure as we get ready to close. Thank you guys so much. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to hit that notification bell on the right-hand side. Remember, we do go live each and every Monday, Wednesday, Friday, 6 o'clock Eastern time. We will be going live tomorrow, but Wednesday, Christmas Day, we will not be going live. So, guys, tomorrow, tune in. We'll let you make sure, hit that notification so you never miss it. We will be going live tomorrow at 6 o'clock Eastern time. So all you got, and it is a panel week, so you guys can come in, join in. Hakeem gonna drop the link in the chat. Pretty much did like you really did hit the link and you come right up. If you have technical difficulty, we'll help you through it because you know a lot of people have technical difficulty going in. And guys, make sure you also subscribe to Rufus channel as well. His link is also in the chat. I make sure it's on X. Shout out to you guys so much on X. Between then, we had over close to 80 people watching us on X. We thank you so much. Rumble, unfortunately, we had issues, but I saw some people over here. You saw they came by. Shout out to the Rumble family coming through, showing us love and support over here on the YouTube channel, man. Thank you so much. Make sure you guys subscribe over here as well. So just in case we have issue again with Rumble, you never miss it when we go live. Go ahead, Akeem.
Genesis After Dark wanted to hear a song, one of my songs.
Yeah, we'll do it after we're done. We're not gonna close it. We'll do it, and then I will make sure I just do the closing statement. Shout out to Mimi, the lovely Mimi, also in the middle. She started giggling because she was just on Instagram. Now she came over here on you. That girl crazy. That girl crazy. Shout out to her, man. We appreciate you. Appreciate y'all membership as well, Mimi. We really do greatly appreciate the love and the support. Thank you so much. You see how we support you guys over there on the Shiesty Avenger. Shout out to Ashton as well. He's getting ready to suit up, boot up, ready to go live. Shout out to the lovely mama and the Times Vincent always holding us down, showing us love and support. Shout out to Bobby, also in the building. Lovely Bobby. Shout out to Nightish. He will be coming live with us tomorrow, 6 o'clock Eastern Time. You guys don't want to miss that. The Layer, the Lions Den, and Chaoscultureradio, man. It's gonna be dope. It's gonna be dope tomorrow, man. So guys, be here tomorrow. You do not want to miss that. Shout out to White High that's also in the building. No Chaser. All the new subscriber, piece by piece. Thank you so much for being here. Shout out to Simp God. Daryl Long was also in the building. Genesis After Dark was also in the building. Kareem Stevie was also in the building. Shout out to all the Clyde Washers. Jalen was also in the building. Thank you so much for tuning in. Hey, Jalen, also let Hemp know, too. We want to do a collab with Hemp, because I know she's on Hemp count. Let Hemp know we want to do a collab with him as well. I'm going to hit him up, too, later on in the back. But we do live with Hemp. It's true. So, Chaoscultureradio with Hemp. Shout out to A-Dub, also in the building. Killer Swag, also in the building. Shout out to Sherry. Special shout out to Sherry Bryan, man. She's doing well during this holiday season, man. We is so greatly appreciate you, Sherry. Abby Wody also was in the building. Thank you so much for being here. Hakeem, you know you gotta go ahead and play your song, big dog. Guys, don't be afraid. Go to Chaoscultureradio description. In the description, we can find a Chaoscultureradio t-shirt, the hat, the sweater, the coffee mug. Prince Hakeem Book is in the community tab. Hakeem, go ahead, drop that music, man. After that, we over and out. You already know.
This was Genesis After Dark. She requested. Let's get it in.
Appreciate your love and share.
Love Jones. I dedicate this to you. You know who you are. Love you with all my heart. Check it. I met her from way back, she was cute with them backpacks. Bamboo earrings, I told her ass back. She don't mess with thugs, she told me that shit whack. Excuse me? No, I'm a boss, that's real rap. I can give you what he needs, she told me to fall back. She want the 90 love she felt from way back. Her mama told her get her a man who made stats. Forget them other lanes, Hakeem is where it's at. Bring that old school feeling like Marvin and Jay Black. Coffee shop love, I love my girl black. Hood with attitude, she quick to throw it back. She ain't scared to fight, she swing when they attack. Sundress up in the summer, look like a snack. My homeboy told me, damn, she got back. Flashback, I've been in love since jumping jacks. Flashback, I've been in love since jumping jacks. Cause it's a Love Jones things in the 90s. Things poetic love, if you know what I mean. Grooving on the feelings, so serene. We just all kings and queens.
Cause it's a Love Jones thing in the 90s scene. Poetic love, if you know what I mean. Yeah, grooving on the feelings, so serene. We just all kings and queens. I'm living single, but my life ain't a sitcom. I want that love like a 90s R&B song. Love is stronger than pride, that's what I be on. And I cherish the day, I got a reason. And you gotta bump this in, you need some. As I walk on by just like Dion. But I'm Whitley, looking for my Dwayne Wayne. It's a different world, but it all look the same. So Riri, I got love on the brain. And I'm trying to find my ASAP Rocky Main. But until then, focus on the children. Cause we trying to build wealth and buy buildings with high ceilings, feeling like a million. Just chilling, loving and healing. No heroes, no villains. So nostalgic, that's what it's giving.
Cause it's a Love Jones things in the 90s scene. Poetic love, if you know what I mean. Grooving on the feeling, so serene. We just all kings and queens. Cause it's a Love Jones things in the 90s scenes. Poetic love, if you know what I mean. Grooving on the feeling, so serene. We just all kings and queens.
We just all kings and queens. We just all kings. We just all. We just all kings and queens. We just all. So serene. We just all kings and queens. We just all. So serene. We just all. Yeah. We just all. Yeah. We just all. Yeah. We're just all.
So serene. So serene.
Yeah. It's another Jones thing. It's another Jones thing.
Make sure you guys like, share, and subscribe. Don't forget to hit that notification bell so you never miss when we go live. Shout out to Prince King. Yep, Mr. Love Jones with your Korean Stevie. That was on the track.
Yeah,
she was on the track. So guys, go ahead. Hakeem, I don't know if you want to drop the link so people if they want to listen to it before we head up and out of here. Because we also got people watching us on. We still got 70 people watching us still on X, man. Shout out to you guys, man.
Oh, I'm
still watching us on.
Let me see if I can pull that link up.
And then we out of here.
Love y'all, man. I love every single one of y'all. Pieces by pieces.
Oh, Mimi already got it.
Mimi already got it. Shout out to
Mimi. Shout out to Mimi. She already got it. Hold on, give me. Don't end it yet because I gotta put it on. Gotta put this on X. So
I think I just dropped it. That's the YouTube thing.
Let me just put it on X real quick so people could
follow the YouTube channel. Go follow or anyone that link that they drop you. Go follow those channel. Bump the Music, Love Jones. Hopefully that the Twitter tag the director for Love Jones. We need a Love Jones too. I wrote the song for that reason.
What, Love Jones 2?
Yeah, Love Jones 2. I wrote that song for that scene.
Who's the director? Oh,
I forgot his name. Yeah, Mr. Witcher.
Yeah, but thank you guys so much for tuning in. We can't wait to see you guys tomorrow. Christmas Eve is gonna be dope. It's gonna be dope. Yeah, we still got people watching. People are watching. Yeah, but guys, we will be live streaming tomorrow. So guys, X, thank you so much. You already know YouTube. Thank you guys so much on Facebook, Kick, Twitch. Thank you guys so much. Even Rumble, even though we're having technical issue on Rumble. Thank you guys so much. Also on Instagram, man. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe, and don't want to miss tomorrow. We over and out, guys.